Former Tennessee State University President Dr. Glenda Glover is speaking out for the first time since school officials told the state they've run out of money.
State officials appear to lay much of that blame right at the feet of Dr. Glover and on the school mismanaging finances in the past. She calls that a distraction and that ignores decades of underfunding.
News Channel 5 Investigates reporter Levi Ismail sat down with Dr. Glover. This is an interview you will only see here. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, you know, we posted this video earlier this week to try and explain some of Tennessee State University's financial troubles. Now, less than 24 hours later, we heard Dr. Glover saw the video and wanted to speak for herself after hearing state leaders lay much of the blame on her administration.
You don't get a chance to create the problem and then come back and criticize us for trying to solve the problem, for being in the problem. Like
Dr. Glenda Glover repeated this over and over in our more than an hour-long interview, but it's one of the main reasons she's sitting in this seat. She watched as Tennessee State University officials claimed they ran out of money, followed by lawmakers saying they've already advanced the school millions to help TSU just simply make payroll.
These antics about, I'm going to advance you this. Advance me of money you owe me? How ludicrous can you be?
But how did TSU find itself in this position where they've now laid off more than 114 employees after what Glover calls some of the most successful years in the school's history?
We're on a national stage, doing well, everything's going fine. We're having a good time until one thing happened. I approached them about the money they owed us.
A federal audit confirmed what Glover and others had long suspected. The state owed TSU more than $2 billion following decades of underfunding. The same state now telling TSU to make as many cuts as possible if it means saving the university.
We're down 1,900 students. What is the expectation when you don't have students to pay the tuition and fees? That's how we survive, no matter what others may think. What it has everything to do with is the negative publicity, the antics that the state government engaged in, and it's all a distraction.
One so-called distraction, Glover says, has to do with the claims that TSU used one-time COVID money to create scholarships and enroll students they couldn't afford.
COVID money was not for scholarships. We took the COVID dollars and paid off student balances. Somebody said, pay yourself first. Well, that's what we did.
So what do you think the state got wrong about that? Because that was a big topic that they addressed.
The state didn't get it wrong. The state was deliberate in their intentions to spread that. I listened to it, and I'm saying, they know better. They know that's not true.
Glover says lawmakers used some of the same misdirection to confuse others about an $800,000 contract she signed to continue raising money for the university after she was forced to retire in the midst of a 5-year contract.
What would you tell those folks who might think that you're accepting money from a school that doesn't have any?
Well, I'm not accepting $800,000 from them. That's just about, that was the value of the buyout, my buyout agreement.
Glover says there was no massive check from the school.
First, I have no confidence that the state would even allow it to happen. But secondly, I wouldn't want to put TSU in that kind of position. I was the one that said, don't give me all the money up front. I'll do it over a period of time.
So are you still getting paid by TSU?
Yes, but it's a much smaller amount.
This is money Glover says she continues to work for by bringing in donors meant to lift TSU out of these financial concerns. Ultimately, she says her job is bringing students back to TSU no matter what or who stands in the way.
The key to our survival is not the state. We've survived in spite of how they mistreated TSU. The key to our survival is the bread and butter of what we do. We educate students.
Now, the TSU board will hold public meetings tomorrow and Friday to talk about plans moving forward after making more than $13 million in cuts. Dr. Glover says that she hasn't made up her mind on if she will attend, but encourages others to do so if they can. We'll have a link on our website with ways you can watch the meeting virtually. With News Channel 5 Investigates, I'm Levi Ismail.